Hi, this is my top 10 worst books of 2022. I meant to make this video a bit earlier, but at least I'm making it. I don't think I made it last year. So coming in at number 10, we have Under the Sweetwater Rim by Louis L'Amour. And I don't think it's a bad book, but it didn't really hold my interest or my attention. I think it's about a kidnapping, and they're chasing the kidnappers. It's a shame. Louis L'Amour is one of the biggest names in Western writing, but this Under the Sweetwater Rim just didn't hold me the way some other works do. And at number 9, we have The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. This fantasy, sort of, I don't know, I suppose a cross between Hogwarts and some sort of tournament thing. But six characters who I got mixed up with. I think I got two of the female characters mixed up. I didn't know who was who. And the three male characters all sort of seemed a bit bland, so by the end of it I can't remember what happened because I stopped caring. Number 8, we have Elric at the End of Time by Michael Moorcock. What a disappointment, but then again, after the epic that was Stormbringer, that amazing ending, I suppose there's only down for this saga, unfortunately. It's a sort of Elric the Clip Show is basically what it is. There's Elric where he comes to our world by a time machine, and there's a Elric story that's I think it's in between the Weird of the White Wolf and the Vanishing Tower, I think. There is an interview with Michael Moorcock, which is quite interesting. He talks a little bit about the Jerry Cornelius Chronicles, which I've yet to read. But other than that one good thing about the book, the rest is not very good. And at number 6, we have Arizona Ambush by Brett Ray, another Western. I just can't remember what happened, and it just didn't really leave any impression on me. But I got it for 50p at our car boot sale, so I can't really complain that way. Okay, and at number 5, we have Mission Earth Volume 2 Black Genesis by L. Ron Hubbard. Now this, there's the second of the Mission Earth decology. It's 10 books. I've never been a fan of the whole aliens walk among us type of subgenre of science fiction. It's always, I think, linked towards the comedy aspect of science fiction. I think there's like a Star Trek, I can't remember which one, but it was sort of a Roswell parody, and it was sort of very comedic. And there's a Star Trek Voyager one where they're sort of time travel back to Earth. But no, it's the aliens walk among us. It's just too much of a suspension of disbelief. And basically, in a sort of short synopsis, the Voltar Empire, which is sort of like the Empire from Star Wars a bit, they have sort of signaled Blito P3, which is their word for planet Earth. They want to take over and colonize it, but in order to do that, they sort of need to stop the humans from wrecking the environment. Sort of early climate change, global warming, ozone layer type stuff, environmentalism, which isn't really touched upon all that much in the novels. But that's sort of the reason why the aliens are there. They're there to introduce new technology into Earth and to sort of preserve it before they come in and take over. Two Voltarian main characters, Jotaro Heller, who is sort of a bit like Johnny Goodboy Tyler from Battlefield Earth. He's got this sort of, I don't know, a sort of an Aryan type, Ubermensch, perfect, blonde hair, blue eyes, perfect sort of human type thing, which I found quite odd. And the other character, the main sort of character, the narrator, is Sultan Gris, and he's there to sort of stop Jotaro Heller, although I'm not entirely sure why. I think they just want to summon Voltar Empire, just want to bulldoze Earth or just not bother colonizing it. But it's just this sort of alternative Earth where there's no reason. It's just there's no sense in this sort of the Earth that's portrayed in the Mission Earth books. It's just very illogical. So, in number, was it number 4, I think? 4 or 5, Mission Earth, Volume 3, The Enemy Within, and it just continues on. I'm not entirely sure the sort of time period of Earth, although it lends itself to sort of pulp gangsters of the 1950s. Very odd, but I don't know, sort of published maybe in the 1980s, I think. These were, I think, all of them maybe were published posthumously after the death of L. Ron Hubbard. But there is sort of pulp gangster sort of story stuff, and it's just no good. And next we have Mission Earth Volume 4, An Alien Affair. It's pretty misogynist, I forget which one. But this it's just bizarre sort of homophobia in these books is weird stuff. Next, we have Mission Earth, Volume 5, Fortune of Fear. There's sort of a heist of a casino in this book, but somehow it manages to be boring. And in number 9, we have Mission Earth, Volume 7, Voyage of Vengeance. And the other sort of main character, female character, a Countess Crack, that's it, comes into this. And during reading it, I was physically nodding my head, almost falling asleep. It was that boring. And in at number 10, the worst book is Mission Earth, Volume 6, Death Quest. This is, as I've said, homophobic. It's misogynistic. There's necrophilia in it. There's, I think, paedophilia in one of the volumes, because it's very, very questionable the age of one of the females, Earth females, that is. And it's just offensive to, I think, pretty much everybody. And I've got 3 more of the Mission Earth books to read. So I'll be glad to get that over with. So in keeping with the tradition, which I didn't do last year because I didn't do a top 10 worst last year, it's time to headbutt the worst book. There you go. So that was my top 10 worst books of 2022. Thanks for watching. Bye.